Alright, it's been forever, but it's time. We got a couple of things to do. Let's go do. First, I have to figure out where does the hill quest continue? Because, I need to... Hang on, I'm sorry. Here we go. It's Razahan. Seems everything's in Razahan. It's not, this is something that should have been done, but because I was in the middle of doing Digimon Month, we never got a chance to complete it early. But with the next, the .5 patch coming out, which is like which is 6.25. I'm kind of needing to do this. Wait, I know you. We met at Kudane. You're that stone cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. Oh hey. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection, not like the one I got with her, of course. But I know I left an impression. Huh? The creepy little bastard that smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kagane after stalking her for over 5 years. There's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. Fair point about the cheesesteak, though. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into that world portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then huzzah, I found her here in Razahan. What? Normally I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian, but she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking up anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hopes of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he's kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu? From her plight, you'll find her over at the High Crucible, no doubt slaving over in Albert. And with that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Go now, quickly, save my... I remember now. Kinda. It's been a long time, so... And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... Hey! It is her! Ronald, it feels like it's been forever. Definitely less than a year, I'm sure. What brings you to Zahan? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... Then you've heard, it's true. Inspector Hildebrand's gone into hibernation again. And, wait. You're giving me that look, the one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently ask. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got dosed with Dew Prism? Yeah, and was forced to whisk us all far away? Yeah. How that strange rift then opened up, which the inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after? So that, yeah. After that, we ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell from down, left, or from down, left, from right. Couldn't tell up from down, left, or right. And so we wandered, lost and confused. Fortunately, Gray came to his senses and explained that we are in the interdimensional rift. And then used the same trick to bring us home. But Greg himself stayed behind him. Something about a score he had to settle. Not sure what was that about, but hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now. But the rub is that Inspector Hildebrand hasn't opened his eyes once. Yeah, because probably when that happened, he got transported. At the same time, Hildebrand's soul was called by by what's his name? By Elidibus when he became the Warrior of Light. The first Warrior of Light. I know he needs his beauty sleeves, but it's been an awfully long time and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I couldn't make something to get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. I think we're making progress. Me and Master Chupacabra. From the concern, that is. You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked into the rift along with us? Former evil mastermind? Not so bad once you get to know him. I'm pleased I am to meet you once more. Under less conspiring circumstances, if I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jupacabra, chairman of the Shajada concern. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in thy defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to their whim? Yeah, there's been times when I wish we could do that and make it better. I pray you forgive my poor joke and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understood that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I've operated a humble hypocrisy that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nasu's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildebrand awakened and return to full health. With that, if you will excuse me, I must see to other businesses. I don't like that smirk. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you ever met? No. Ah, but that's right. I had just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. There's a look at the Mandeville man himself. Yeah, let's go take a look at him, huh? By all means, the inspector is resting in a room up in Kama. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go find out what's going on. Yeah, I've already got confirmation that everybody wants to work on their relic weapons on the day it comes out, so we're probably all gonna sit down on Tuesday. This most likely won't be up by before then, because I only have a few days before that the patch is released, so it's like, so yeah. Where is he? Oh my god, there he is. He's been there the whole time? Isn't this room nice, Mr. Cabra? Cabra's taking care of everything. Even paid the rent in full. But I'm distracting you, honor. You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the sleeping inspector. You may move the camera. Still breathing. Rugged features belie what is, at a close glance, the sensitive man of a cultured gentleman. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. The buckles of a stylish footwear are designed unique to House Mandeville. House Mandeville. These shoes were only fetch a small fortune in the market. What is that? Focus, man. Gripping muscles, we speak. Impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest of occasions does the man resort to violence. Oh. Troubling, his limbs are stiff and cool to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. You've seen it before. He's not all there. Of the scions who were summoned to the first for a time. Wow. Really? Come on, wake up! Got work to do. Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. I suspect he may have been summoned to another reflection. I see. I mean, I don't. But that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? I'll have to take a trip. Return its soul to his body. And where did it go? And what is it doing there? I think it's gone to another world wholly unlike... Probably went to the first to become the gentleman of darkness, as you do. I see, right. So can you go there? Great. In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. Huh. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in the otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue. And chat with people there. That's standard agent of inquiry protocol. Of course. Hang on. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm distracted by something. This is on, and since this is Inspector Hildebrand, we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep or having forgotten a thing or two. But not to worry. I'm prepared by traditional medicine just in case. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, take care out there. Yeah. Wait. Where am I going? Okay. I'm just trying to look up things that I'm missing, really. And like, I keep looking up something and then having to look deeper into it and deeper to make sure that I'm in the right track. And it's like, I need to spend like, I need to spend a week in this game. What? And I need to get a lot of stuff done. Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman's sense tells me that's not why you're here. So this friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fella for me? Burly, monocle, well-meaning idiot. Yes, that does sound familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him for myself. I believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Garot, come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. That's quick. They say I wasn't gonna drink it, so. If it ain't Ronald, what brings you back to our neck of the woods? Now that you mention it, I did see someone like that back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. At first I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirits, but no, he just stood there striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Still, he was glowing and I wasn't out to take my chances, so I said, hey, piss off, ghost, and sent him packing. Did he die, you asked? Which I say, what am I, a Turian? A Churgarian? Oh. Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Good talk. Could it be? The Warrior of Darkness? Which one? I thought that was your voice, but I was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. There's been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Vern and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We've little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. He's not caused any harm, if you discount the shock of the strange man's just crawling in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we've worried his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with a miscreant as well? Not quite, Ronald's come back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my own. If the man you're looking for might be the one and the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have luck. It would be an honor and a great heart. We were just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come and join us in Solon, when you're finished here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. I haven't been in this place in a long time. I have so much cleaning up to do sometime. I miss the lore and story about the first. I hope we have something big that allows us to return here. Oh, that fella, hey. I saw him the other day on the way home. Clearmouth. I enjoyed one or two of these libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turning dark. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make a move. Then I felt a gentle tug at my arm. And would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and sent me back on the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply, just struck this pose and walked off. Huh. Huh. There's still someone here. That's what? Over here? Huh. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest with a large shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the hostile imperative. I don't know. This odd man leaped in front of me. I thought he was a bandit, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fist to his head to say, "I don't know." It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurked in the forest and that I should stay worried. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Finished questioning the locals. Have you? Were you able to learn any? Not only has the poser caused no harm, he's even helped people. So he's a gentleman. Oh, but a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say. But there's no reason to doubt what we've heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the forest of Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's when we'll look. Shall we? Whee! Can I see him actually now? Well, here we are. How exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. Got a plan, do you? Far be it from me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Show us what you got in mind and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. He's gonna do it, aren't we? We're about to do the Mandeville Dance, aren't we? We get to choose! Oh, which was the Mambo? Yeah, the Mambo was better. You don't get it. You don't get it. This is why I love this storyline. I don't care what anyone says. That familiar gentlemanly gyration inside haze. Okay. Wait. Oh my goodness. Wait, has he? Is this him? Light warning, the forgiven gentleman? I'm sorry, what? No, are we really? No. Okay. We're not gonna fight him. This is just be wrong. On your guard, it's a sin eater, I think. No, wait, that's no sin eater. It's a... Say it. It's the gentleman of light. It's the gentleman of light. Is that? Gentleman of light. Who is this? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins. Warden extraordinary. I don't even wanna. I don't even. You're Hildebrand, the gentleman experienced. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're... You're acquainted with this, gentleman? Right then, clearly your friend has been through a lot, but still, how did he... he's a sin eater. Is there no way to bring back his memories? Gotta knock him upside the head a few times. Oh, oh my god! We're trying to save him, right? No, I'm afraid not. I don't know what we're doing at this point. He bounced it back! Is he about to jack shot this? We're playing blitzball, aren't we? We're playing volleyball with a bomb. Oh! Oh my god, it would have been great if he actually did the jack shot. If you or your character would have suddenly did the jack shot, that would have been like canon. Because we kept talking about blitzball, and it's kind of like, this is as close as we're going to get to it, so. That's... Whew, that's a roller coaster right there. Look at why we killed him. No, we didn't. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Let's say, Ronald, I resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend. This is just something that happens when he's around. Don't worry, guys. But never mind now. You do not recall the world being quite so purple. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre, shadowy realm known as the inner spectral rift. You mean interdimensional rift? What the? Why is everybody suddenly having a vision? Oh, because everyone ended up becoming a warrior of light and darkness. Yeah, if you run through Hero's Gauntlet, the dungeon, you'll actually see him. Not a lot of people know this. He's like far off in the corner. And like I think after the second boss. That sickening light, that aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, aren't you? But how is your form complete? And wow. Like, I have serious questions about how he got his form. Like, stop being a ghostly being. Like one of the spectrals. Oh, that's how. You're just. And then he ran into a sin eater, which yanked him, which used him as a platform. What is happening? This went from funny to just weird and disturbing now. But you scared off the Sin Eater. Run for your lives! It's a Sin Eater! And then he believed he was a Sin Eater. Yeah, but how did they have Mount? How did they get the echo? I mean, damn, I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became the senator. I saw it too. It was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. To be my faithful assistant, where are we? Why is it so purple? Traveled to an entirely different world? Good gods. To think that I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space by wearing on Vans Hildebrand and Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire will return to you with. He's back. It's gonna be another adventure, guys. A soulful reunion. I enjoyed what time I've spent on this far-flung first. This far-flung first that I can remember. We should be getting back to our own world soon. Would you happen to know we might bring about doing this? Restore my soul with a spirit vessel? Say no more, your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It's not unlike brewing the perfect cup of coffee. Which means our task is clear. We require the services of a skilled soul sommelier. Require the services of... And I see that even in this world, you rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay this backlog a visit. I'm not sure what you're plotting to do with souls, but if you require luxury assistance, we can help. They aided us time and again. I reckon they'd do the same for your friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Alright. But it's gonna be cringe! For a whole moment. Oh my god. I thought for an entire moment that this was, I really thought that was the Crystal Exarch for a moment. It's like, wait a second. Why is Graha in his old form standing here? Like, oh wait, that's not them. If you're ready, I'll call for Beck. Yep, I'm ready. Hi, how's it going? Ah, the genius souls. You come highly recommended by Ronald. What an adorable little puppy you. What? Beg your pardon, but these are some of the, I'm confused. Puppy, who is this imbecile, Ronald? Oh, am I to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it? But I presume he is a friend of yours and one in need, no less. What, another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do it last time? Did you waltz in here and ask me this favor? The air of one shopping for a new hat? Yeah. His cases are different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul, as they were. We'll need another spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one on you already, do you? What? We have one? Entrusted you by the Crystal Exarch, you say? If only he knew how you were using it. Oh, because we still have the spirit vessel from the from Graha. So we'll just use that as a we'll just use that again. I thought it was just a one and done deal. Like once you use it, it's useless. Actually, I have a proxy on hand. We've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters. I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, the process can take great strain upon one's soul. If he is lacking in resilience, there is a chance his will not survive. That your existence will be rent asunder. After what he's lived through, be impossibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. Yeah, it would be. It would be the dumbest thing if he died. Donald knows me all too well, I assure you. Good Summoner, who is most certainly not a dog, you need to worry for Hildebrand, Hildor, Maximilian Mandeville. Yes, I get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they tried. And they have. Yeah, they have. They've tried. The gods have tried. Come along then, Hildy. I can't be bothered to remember that name. Thousand thanks. Simply point me to the soul siphon, and I shall hop right in. The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. Can't hurt him, he's a soul. Sorry for it. To know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take his spirit finger back to the source and bring it in with his corporeal body. He shall awaken immediately with his soul and memories intact. Why do I get the feeling something's gonna happen? Unlikely. If there's nothing else, Bernard and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, Ronald, if all too brief. I won't pretend I understood even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. We understand. We understand that you didn't understand. We didn't understand either. Till we meet again, rest assured that Thaler and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence. Wait, that's not working. Is it? Oh, there's the door. Okay. I'm sitting here like, whoa, where's his body? You're back, and not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands. Where's his vessel? The inspector's soul is in this, you say? That's great, but we have another problem. The body is gone missing. We went to the markets to do some shopping. Nowhere to be seen. I double-checked that every door was locked before we left, but there's nothing to suggest someone forced our way in. We got a case on our hands. The case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Come on. Let's start looking. Did I see anyone get carried out of that house you at? I was too distracted with stock taking to make note of any coming or going. Sorry, I couldn't be more help. Someone just straight up all dubious and good. I didn't see anyone carry out of the house, no. But I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack, so heavy it's strained to lift it. Think much of it, but now that you mention it, it was a bit suspicious. There you are. This man says he has vital information that will help us in our investigation. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Delion, editor-in-chief of the Thavnorian Truth, a monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena on our own. And it shared with me the news of your friend's disappearance. I have no precisely who was behind the incident, but I fear you may not like the answer. For the kidnapper is not of this star. What? They come from the heavens, from beyond the great expanse. They descend in curious saucer-shaped airships to study our world, our society, our buildings, our very body. Oh my. You shudder, no doubt, as you realize to whom I speak. It couldn't be, you protest. Oh, but it could, and it is. Your dear friend has been abducted by aliens. They're coming for us. They're gonna have their flying saucers. It'll be fine, I assure yourself. You assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better, you deluded child. That they do, but to what end? Why else? That they might one day take over our world. I don't think they even have the power to even do that. You're wearing, by the way. What is worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators. For the Charlians are in league with our world would-be overlords, providing the aliens with vital information on our vulnerable abilities in exchange for a position of power within their regime. What? The Final Days was also work of these alien invaders. No, it wasn't. The Final Days were already in place long before any of that, I can tell you that. Don't ever mock the Final Days. In an attempt to sow chaos that our world would be easier to conquer. Blessedly, it was thwarted, if only by dumb luck, that did the thwarting were blessedly unaware of the true nature of the threat. I had hoped the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, and not move them to abandon their ambitions, but it would seem events have only emboldened them. Indeed, carrying abductions here in Razahan. Oh god, it's this guy. This guy. This is one of those conspiracy people. That's what he is. Even as we speak, your friend lays prone on a sterile bed in their base on the surface of the moon, where they poke and prod him with obscure instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish delight. But I have to say, I have said too much. I must continue my investigation. It's a secret. Our world is at wait, you said floppy ears. The Loporets have him? No, that sounded awful. We have to go to the moon and save the Spectre at once. I think it was a few materia short of a full meld. Yeah, I think so too. So you don't think the inspector is somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not, then who's probing him? Damn. A man carrying a suspiciously large sack? That sounds promising. Who else can tell us more? Maybe we can stop cringing for 20 minutes. Someone up ahead may have seen something. Let's look around. Okay. Ron and his family are the nicest people. They got such gentle eyes and long snouts. Too, longer than anyone I met in Eorzea. That's not something you should say. That sounded deep. The man with the sack, indeed. I couldn't help but take note of as he passed, trying so hard to be inconspicuous. He descended to Azadel's path, then went over to the fountain where he met with a merchant, I believe. Such a hefty stack it was. My mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. That had to be our man, right? We need to hunt that merchant. I mean, I could just... Ha-ha! I did it. I was hoping that worked, actually. That it did. It's incredible, isn't it? It reminds me of the giant statue of Lord Godbert at the Gold Saucer. Once the inspector back on his feet, we have to show him. We know you bought a large sack. A man in a large sack? You bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. Of course, I told him to get lost. That bird and I go way back. So forth. But hurry, his offer was very generous. When you're in my line of work, you can't afford to be too sentimental. And now I can buy a whole stable's worth of chocobos. He'd say where he's planning to go next. He's muttering something about having to get to Saltwind's welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot, never mind a sack. Did you hear that? We had to head to Saltwind's welcome right away. Oh, okay. That is a long way if you're going by foot. I still gotta finish my PvP stuff. Here we are, which means the mysterious man with the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh boy. Over there, that Dan is definitely up to no good. Why do you have a sack? Maybe he's waiting for his co-conspirator. We should stay out of sight and watch what happens. Shoot. But he's eventually told us that he put the evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie, would he? Of course he would. The goods appear to be none the worse. Very well, your payment is promised. Hurry! My client will be most pleased. What the heck? Wait, is that... Oh no, is he going to defeat the inspector to that giant sea monster? That's not a money monster. I've seen that form. Yep, her Logue. It is an honor and pleasure as always, Dr. Logue. I have faith this specimen. You're satisfied. That's the same... Oh, if I'm right, that's the same man. Yeah, that's the same man. There we go, the story about Dr. Logue. No! That's not it. I want to say he's the same guy that was in one of the dungeons. Not Tower of Babel, because I know he was there. Oddly, I don't even really remember this fight. But he was before. Before that, he was another boss. He was another boss. I want to say he was the one that tried to soul bind us during a fight. The guy in the giant chair, and then he had the monster also. I have faith for this space, but yeah. Because I remember him. This is the one said to be the strongest Brazilian in all the world. The Vandeville man? None other, he has weathered countless explosions and a multitude of martial abuse, including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. It is even said he survived the journey to Dalamod itself and survived the Lesser Moon's fall with nearly a scratch. Most fortunately for us, he has fallen into a coma, from which I is sure he will never awake. You are free to do with his body as you please. Even the mightiest of warriors can't help while asleep. Those meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel. But my next child will be all but invincible. With this body mine to command, I will exact a bloody, glorious revenge. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he was the guy in the Tower of Babel. It was all Tower of Babel. The one I'm talking about with the chair and strips you during the fight. He removes your soul from your body and you have to run back to it as a different person. Give me my boldness, Dr. Logue, but when might I expect the rest of my payment? I have debts I must be. paid. Worry not, with the Talaparoi gone for good, the vast fortune, how Brutus, is entirely at my disposal. I shall shower you with wealth, my loyal minion. Gladly shall I accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to resort my wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance. Hey, you want to go round 2, Doctor? Oh, not you, not you! I must away! What? For my payment! Ah! Look at him go! What? Inspector? Oh, you gotta throw it to him. She's got perfect aim, I can tell you that much. And now he's knocked out. Could it be? The world's no longer purple! Ah! Stop moving, Daniel! You're supposed to be the comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge! Why is your eyes purple? Are you serious? What did you just do? What is that? Oh. Oh my. Yep. Nami. This is weird, crazy stuff happening now. Oh. He's coming back. I think you might want to let go of that. Push the buttons. It's meant to do that too. That's his face is meant to do that. That's not just a graphical glitch or anything. That's how they wanted it to go. Like, remember, the whole point of the Mandeville questline originally was to push the facial features as far as they could. Like, completely just go all out with the faces. It was just about that, yeah. So they can actually, like, experiment with that. And, because that's how we got, like, actual natural features as well. In each, expansion. Oh, they got him. Okay. Delicious. Love me some. I say, that was a rather dramatic series of events to awaken to. But more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my loyal assistants. But a rejoice for Hildebrand, agent of the Quarry. Inspector Extraordinaire has made his triumphant return. Oh boy. What the? Excuse me? The aliens are real. What are you sucking up? What else is going on? What the? Oh, dodos? Wait, where are the dodos coming? Where is this stuff coming from? I knew it! An alien abduction. To think that I would have the chance to witness one with my own eyes. This month's issue of Thavnarian Truth shall be the best one yet. Well, and just when I thought we finally had the inspector back, off he went. And then he came back, and then floated off again. Anyway. I have a ship called Ragnarok, and, we could go after him. It shouldn't be hard, but do we really want to? That's the question of the hour. I know it's not the first time that he's taken to the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there's no use crying over flying inspectors. Let's return to Brazahan. Oh, yeah, let's just go back for now. Oh, Inspector. Why have you left me again, and where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it to that, Nasu. There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant, Nasu, will solve the mystery of your disappearance again. And don't you worry, Ronald. As soon as I have a lead, you'll be the first to know. Till next time. Meanwhile, in Mayor Lemon... It could have been done a lot faster, but I was distracted by things. I got annoyed with him. I spent him out on the moon. It's so weird. Please. Oh my god, that face! They're really pushing the dramatic scenes and faces and features. What in the world is happening? What the? Stupid mind. Oh, there's. I'm not reading the lyrics. I'm so sorry. See you, Inspector. This for... Yeah. So that's the thing. That was fun. I still gotta do these, by the way. I'm probably gonna do them next month. We're gonna push a couple of jobs to 90 and then work on all this. The more stuff I do in this I did say by the end of this expansion, like the final batch, by the time I wanted all the old content complete as much as I can. That includes having Eden, and to be honest, having the one thing complete. This current content here of Savage done. I wanted to try at least, but for now, I've got other things to do, sadly. So, at least I'm more prepared for what do you call it? But yeah, that's it for now. Till next time. Bye-bye.